Welcome to the Lexus of Richmond Pursuit of Perfection Leadership Award Banquet, celebrating 21 years of recognizing our community's brightest scholar athletes.
What are you going to say? The 21 years have just blown by, particularly this year in our 21st year of the program. We sit and reflect and look back on some of the great people who've been through. It's really amazing. We're awfully proud of that.
With the help of WRVA, Fox Sports Radio 910, and Fox Richmond, the Pursuit of Perfection Leadership Award has become a Richmond tradition.
Now, we found it to be really meaningful to have both major medias represented for our program, both television and radio. That just stretches the reach. It catches listeners and viewers at different time slots, and it really gives us a bigger footprint in the RVA with what we're trying to do.
I think the program is absolutely amazing. What George and Wendy Whitlow do every single year to find these kids, to really specialize and put them in the spotlight, showcase what they do. I mean, they're doing great things and they're not asking for any recognition, but through their athletic directors and their administrators, they're putting them in the spotlight for the recognition that they deserve. And I love hearing their stories every Wednesday morning.
We've been associated with the program for some time, and it's wonderful. We're very grateful to be associated with Mr. Whitlow and the good people at Lexus of Richmond, along with our respected media colleagues at iHeartRadio. I will say that the most gratifying part of our association are the students. I mean, each year we see a robust field of extremely gifted people who inspire such confidence for our future.
Tonight's banquet is a culmination of our year-long program and one last celebration for our incredible nominees.
We do look forward to it. After all, we're at it for 9 months out of every school year, out of every calendar year. And it's been a real blast with the young people. They help keep us young.
Week 1, Juliana Joronic from St. Catherine's will enroll at Princeton to study English and play field hockey and lacrosse.
Well, I've helped over the summer sort cans in their distribution center, and it's really showed me a lot about the great need for food in our community, which you don't really get to experience every day.
Week 2, Noah O'Neill from St. Christopher's will attend UVA to major in engineering.
We had a really good season. We ended up winning the state championship. Rivalry game against Collegiate where we were both pretty highly ranked, and I was fortunate enough to score the game-winning goal in that game. I feel like that kind of propelled our team, and we were able to ride that momentum out and win the state championship.
Week 3, Celie Yu from St. Catherine's will play soccer for Davidson while studying biology.
My greatest experiences through soccer have been my experiences to travel abroad with the Olympic Development Program. I was able to go to France and to Russia and Turkey with the Region 1 team, so those were incredible experiences.
Week 4, Michael Benos from Maggie Walker will head to Charlottesville to study mechanical engineering at UVA.
I've participated in 2 online college level classes through the Virginia Space Grant, and this past summer I went down to NASA Langley in Norfolk, so it was really exciting to be able to work with the NASA officials and engineers and learn all about that.
Week 5, Anna Ranson from Blessed Sacrament Huguenot Academy will enter the nursing school at UVA.
I work in the emergency department, and this volunteering opportunity led me to discover why I want to be a nurse. I work directly with the nurses there, and it's really helped me discover what I want to do beyond high school.
Week 6, David Quinn from Mills Godwin will matriculate at the University of Richmond to study computer science.
We've got a great robotics team over at Godwin High School. It's a great learning opportunity, especially for someone who wants to go into engineering. I also do GASO, which is the Godwin Aeronautics Space Association, where we simulate some little rocket launches.
Week 7, Taylor Rice of Monacan High School will enter the pre-med track with a major in biology at the University of Virginia.
Well, I think with all the stress in school, all of the classes and homework and clubs, having a sport to play that you really love playing, and I have that with field hockey and lacrosse, it's a good release from all the stress.
Week 8, Collegiate's Catherine DeVoe will study psychology at UVA while playing lacrosse.
It's taught me not only a lot about myself as an athlete, but a lot about myself as a student, and I've been able to exercise my leadership roles as captain and been able to practice leading by example, and that's helped me a lot.
Week 9, Jeb Bemis out of St. Christopher's will attend Cornell to play baseball while majoring in economics.
The Saints 100 for 100 program raises money to give inner city kids money to spend at Christmas. So we raise money and we culminate with an event at Dick's Sporting Goods where as many kids as we can get a $100 gift card to spend at Christmas.
Week 10, Shanti Hyamath from Maggie Walker will run indoor and outdoor track and study biology at Dartmouth.
I started in gymnastics and then I competed for 10 years and then I went to Maggie Walker and I moved over completely to track and field, and it was a really great experience to work with the coaches and the team, and we've been able to win some triple crowns, which is amazing.
Week 11, Boyd Pete from St Christopher's will be playing competitive golf at Washington and Lee.
I started playing when I was about 11 or 12, and I've been playing for 4 years on St. Christopher's varsity team. Last year I was fortunate enough to be named All-State, and our school won the state tournament as well.
Week 12, Sarah Lindemood from Douglas Freeman will major in neuroscience and Spanish at UVA.
I especially love field hockey. I've spent 3 years on the varsity team at Freeman High School, and I just really love that sport because I get to be out on the field every day with my field hockey stick after school and just playing around with my friends. It's a lot of fun and I love it.
Week 13, Sawyer Gaffney will goalkeep for Davidson's soccer team and major in biology.
To have had the opportunity and been blessed to play and start for Collegiate for the past 4 years is something I'm thankful for. To be All-Prep 3 times, All-State First Team 2 times, Team MVP twice, and co-captain is something I'm truly thankful for, and I've learned a lot over the past 4 years from my coaches.
Week 14, Katie Picorni will major in biological science at the University of Richmond.
The Chopar Ranch is a horse rescue farm in Colorado. I've been feeding the horses and grooming the horses, and it's been great to watch the horses from how they began and where they are now.
Week 15, Powhatan's Alex Oliver will go to UVA to study neuroscience.
This last year was my last year on the golf team, so last year I was the captain, and it was just most importantly being the leader for the team, showing them the ways and setting an example for them in the future years.
Week 16, Annie Sneed will play field hockey and major in kinesiology at William and Mary.
So I started playing field hockey in the 8th grade after I finished playing soccer, and I just fell in love with it the minute I started playing. It's been a really fun experience playing for Trinity. We won the state championship this year, so that was really a big goal I wanted before I graduated from high school, so that was good.
Week 17, Phuong Dao from Mills Godwin will enter the VCU Guaranteed Med School program with a minor in music.
Going to the Olympics actually would be the greatest dream come true and my goal achieved. I've always wanted to go to the Olympics. If I go to nationals and I get top 10, I could be assigned to Team USA, which would be just amazing.
Week 18, Sam Cuthbert out of Collegiate will be swimming for Princeton and is considering majoring in math or economics.
I've been swimming competitively since I was 8 years old. I wake up every morning at 4 a.m. to